Alright, hi Cancers. This is going to be a video for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of August 2021. Alright, I have been trying out a couple of different styles for general readings, and instead of doing singles and then those in a relationship, I think I'm just going to do one general one. If later in the month I feel called to do more, I will. If this message is yours, great, take it. I'm happy that it found you. If not, leave it. If the energy is vice versa, also please account for that. So basically, if I'm reading and I say, you're feeling this, but you know that it's the other person, just switch it. Also, time is not linear, so even though I am reading for August, if you find this in a month, a year, whenever, and it fits, take it. You were meant to find it for a reason. And all right, so let's get into it. So first what I'm going to do is, before we even get into love, also I am doing a little bit faster paced readings just so that I can get them out faster to you. I do run an Etsy shop. I also am doing readings in person, so I'm really busy and it's hard for me to get these done. So I'm going to try and get it done quickly so that you guys have something. But before we even get into love, what I'm going to do is a quick just energy check on what's going on with you guys for the month, all right, outside of love. Right, what's going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Achievement, effort plus intention, abundance, and balance, stability, standing firm. That's good. All right, let's see what deck. I think we'll use you. Tell me more about this for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for this month. I know one flipped out here. All right. Interesting, you got a few similar cards to Capricorn. But all right. It looks to me, this is going... Overall, regardless of love, this is going to be a really good month for you because you guys may have been struggling with finding balance in your life, accomplishing some goal that you've been, trying to get to for a while. You may have had the intentions to make things happen, but not really have been able to make it work out, whether that's because you were procrastinating or just because blocks just kept coming up. But it does look like this month you guys are being able to, you're being resilient, okay? You're being resilient, you're being balanced, you're being able to move towards this thing, whatever this thing is that you've been working towards. It seems to me like it's, it could be a person, it could be a relationship, but it honestly seems like this to me is like a goal in life as far as work, school, a business, a hobby, getting in shape, something like that. It seems like it's more of a personal thing than something involving another person. Also, we've got the Fool. So that's, you're actually able to take a leap of faith. You're actually able to go all in on something without having second thoughts. All right, so that looks awesome. All right, now let's just do love. I'm just going to use the traditional deck for you guys. Right. So for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of August, please tell me the general energy between Cancer and their person. I am kind of getting the vibes that this is, I don't want to say, I wanted to say newer. It doesn't have to be like a brand new relationship, but I don't think that it's one that's, that you've been involved with for years. I think that it's, you've been with this person for less than a year, we'll say, all right? So if that doesn't seem to fit your situation, just, this isn't your reading, okay? Now, it does seem to me There's a chance that there's a third party going on here. Tell me about this third party. Yeah. Looks like the person you're dealing with. I hate to say it, but yeah. Ugh. Alright, before I start speaking on it, I'm going to clarify with a secondary deck just to make sure. Because I don't want to start throwing names around. But basically the person you're dealing with does not look like a great person. Or looks like he's he. Feels like a he. Masculine energy either way. Feels like he's kind of manipulative. Yeah, okay. This person has choices. This person has choices. They're very good at mind games or at words and being able to get out of things. I've got the Two of Pentacles in both decks. Now, here's the interesting part, is they do truly care about you. They do. But it does seem to me like they're juggling you with another person. Now, there's a chance that they're juggling you with work, they're juggling you with family. Could be that, giving them an out. But to be honest with you, it seems like they're dating around, or it could just be straight up cheating, honestly. It could be. But yeah, so they're very, very good. This guy here, alright, the King of Swords in reverse is great manipulator. Alright, he is great with words. He's very cold, very analytical, very logical, but in an unhealthy way, in a toxic way. Definitely is doing something wrong. Knows it. It's not that he doesn't care. You know, I think that he's recently, once again, I'm saying he, it could be a masculine female, but I'm saying he. I think he has come to some sort of realization recently that he does actually genuinely care for you. But now he's found himself wrapped up in this whole situation and juggling things. And there's just so much now under the surface and so many lies that it's like, how do I get out of this? He's trying to take control of the situation, he is, but it's sort of like taking on a life of its own, it seems like. Okay. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Alright. How's this person feel about Cancer? I did see the Two of Cups, so you know, they do feel a connection to you. Yeah, Magician, Six of Wands. They want to make something happen with you. They do. They have a lot of fun with you. They care for you. Juggling again. They want to make it work. Alright, they want to make it work with you. And they are trying their hardest. But here's the thing, is that them trying their hardest to make it work is basically just lying to you and covering up what's really going on. Because, you know, it may have been started pretty innocently. It may have been that he was just, you know, that you guys were casually dating, casually seeing each other. And this person was also seeing somebody else. And, you know, you guys maybe made it official and the person just never cut off the other person. Could be that. Or it could be something more malicious. But either way, I do feel like this individual is not the greatest in character. Probably not the healthiest person for you to be with. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's your life. Okay? But it does appear that he wants to make it work. And so I wouldn't be surprised if... I don't feel like he's going to completely come clean because he is sort of emotionally immature. But, you know, you may start noticing him kind of rearranging words, stories, something to try and cover his ass so that in the future it doesn't come back to bite him in a way. Like him just trying to cover up what's happened. Because, like I said, I think that he wants to move forward just with you. So that means he's going to have to cut this other person off. And that may become a whole mess. So, yeah. So, alright. See most likely outcome. could be, you know, you guys form a connection, or you guys have a short-term thing, but ultimately you move on towards something else. Let's see if I get anything else. Most likely outcome here. Conflict, indecision, martyrdom. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut to the chase here. This person may be good at their core. They may not have meant any harm, but they have created harm. And you, being who you are, a Cancer, I'm a Cancer rising, so I understand. Even if you find out what's gone on, even if you know it already, you're going to be really unsure about what to do about it. You're not going to be sure if you should move on or if you should give them another chance. All right? And you are at risk of playing martyr here. You're at risk of self-sabotaging and sacrificing too much because of a scarcity mentality. All right? Because it's like you're so afraid of losing it that you cling on to it. And you're afraid that if, you know, you stand up for yourself or put up boundaries that, you know, you might lose this person. And you're afraid of conflict and the conflict that this could all bring. So, likely outcome, you move away from this person. Or it's 50-50 because it's really up to you. This person will stay with you. This person will try and make it work with you. But they are not a healthy or honest person. And if you decide to stay with them, all that it seems is going to happen, at least as things stand right now, I mean, but as things stand now, unless they were to do some serious counseling and stuff like that, they would really just bring you grief and pain and heartache and confusion, and you'd end up giving in way too much. All right, so advice. Sorry to kind of be blunt with that, but someone's got to say it. So it's interesting, a minute ago we had the Five of Wands in reverse, and now it came out upright. And so you may be afraid of the conflict, but you need to embrace it. All right? If you need to have a conversation with this person, you need to do it, even if you're afraid of the conflict, because if you don't, all you're doing is putting yourself in this trap. This person right here, see, she's tied up and she's surrounded by swords, but there's a way out. It's just that she's choosing not to take it. So it's basically putting yourself into a victimized role. And I'm not blaming you, but once you know the situation and you stay in it, you know, that's on you. So don't be afraid of the conflict here. Don't allow the anxiety to overwhelm you and the fear of losing this person, because ultimately it does look like you are going to be moving on from this person. Yeah, it looks like ultimately you're going to be moving on from this person. And Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. I feel like this person was here for a reason, to make you more firm, more decisive, just have more of a backbone, being able to stand up for yourself, being able to do what's best for you, and not sacrifice so much. Just do not fight the end of this, okay? Now, obviously, like I said, you can do whatever you want. You can try and make this work. It's possible. I don't see it being healthy, but it's possible. But it does seem like ultimately the point of this person is to teach you not to sacrifice yourself, not to give in too much. All right. What's up next? Okay. So just because it's kind of a dreary reading, the next relationship that you have is going to be one that you can let your defenses down with. You can let your guard down, and you're going to be able to build a very solid foundation with this person. All right, it's going to be very clear to both of you. You guys are going to have very good communication. So, you know, don't be afraid that you're not going to find somebody. You guys will be able to plan stuff together. All right, plan a future together. So, let me do a couple of oracle cards. What's most important for Cancer to focus on for August? Unknown feelings, past life influences. Hostilities, conflict and unrest. Deep connections and twin flames. So I'm not going to go into my whole spiel, okay? I do believe in twin flames. I feel like it's overplayed, overused, and used often as an excuse to stay in toxic, unhealthy situations. So you may feel like this person is your twin. Whether or not that's true, whether or not I believe it, you believe it, whether or not it just is, it doesn't matter. Don't use that as an excuse to stay together, okay? Because as we know, if you subscribe to the twin flame thing, it is known that there's a separation period. It's known that has to happen. All right, so don't stay with this. Don't stay with it just because of that. All right, and there may be some past life influences here. There may be a karmic lesson that you need to learn, and I think that we've kind of already hit on that. But all right, what's most important for Cancers to embrace this month? What energy does Cancer need to embrace most this month? Courage, flexibility, new beginnings, freedom, opportunity, simplicity just popped out right at the end, and what's hiding, and stillness. All right, courage. You need to take this as an opportunity to find freedom, all right? And you know, you need to be flexible in how you've lived your life and what you expect of yourself and what you want. It may not, you know, you leaving this relationship may not be exactly what you wanted or exactly what you planned, but it may be exactly what you need. There is going to be a new beginning here. For right now, though, just keep it simple. Do what you know is best for you, not what your emotions, not what is lacking in you is causing you to desire, you know? If there's a void inside you, don't look to this person to fill it, because they're not, all right? There is somebody much better for you out there, and even though this is difficult this month, it looks like in other aspects of your life, things are going to be going very well. So, you know, you kind of need to boss up and take control of yourself and of your relationship. And if somebody is lying to you and cheating on you, anything like that, get rid of them. Okay, just do it. So I hope that helps somebody out there. All right, if you're interested, I will post my I'll put my Etsy shop down below if you would like to get a personal reading, and I'll try and, because I'm making these readings quicker, I'll try and get more out as soon as possible. All right, have a good month.